For those of you who've owned an M113K Mercedes-Benz before, you guys are no stranger to this issue. But if you don't know what happened, I'll just skip straight to it. The crankshaft position sensor on my car went out, causing me to stall and leaving me stranded on the side of the road. So I was driving normally on the highway, and the engine had just gotten up to running speed, when suddenly all the lights on the dashboard came on. So I thought to myself, oh, this is not good, so I went to pull onto an off-ramp. Then I realized that my power steering pump was not on because I had to really crank the wheel around that off-ramp. Then when I got to the end of it, I tried hitting the gas, and the car didn't do anything. And that's when I realized the whole engine was completely shut off. So there I was, stranded on the side of the road with the car not starting no matter how many times I tried to crank it. And I had no idea what it was, because usually when these things fail, people report symptoms such as rough idle or dips in the RPM when they're at a stoplight. I don't know, kind of bummed. It could possibly be a crankshaft position sensor, which causes intermittent stalling like this without any warning. Haven't had this problem so far. I'm hoping that's what it is and nothing much more serious. And when I finally got the car towed back home, I was able to confirm it with a wireless OBD scanner, just like this one. Now the hardest part isn't actually replacing the sensor, it's getting access to it, because you do have to disassemble the air intake and squeeze your arm in a small gap that's behind here in the back of the engine bay. Our sensor is just down in there, right at the end of this wire. Let's see if I can find it. Small gap, but there it is, right over here, this black thing. So that's what we need to take out and replace. But I was able to do the job in about an hour, particularly with the help of this tool that helped me bend around the corners to loosen the one bolt that held the sensor into place. This is what we need. So this is the inverse Torx, say E8 screw. If you can see, yep, this is the old one, we got it out. I had an extension over here, there's a 1/4 inch drive, and this one is actually a flexible extension, you could see. This is what the new one looks like, and it kind of just goes at an angle onto the side like this. The crankshaft position sensor basically monitors the rotation of the engine crank so it can determine when the cylinders are supposed to fire. And what's even crazier is that this part only cost $30. So the next time your M113K Mercedes randomly stalls in the middle of the road like mine did, check to see if your CPS could be the issue.